half of the evening's entertainment, the opening act, if you will, for the Republican response, which came from the world's saddest tangerine. As John Boehner spoke, it became clear that while we may be scraping the debt ceiling, we are nowhere near close to running out of cliches.
In Washington, more spending and more debt is business as usual. Well, I've got news for Washington. Those days are over. The president has often said we need a balanced approach, which in Washington means we spend more and you pay more. I've always believed the bigger the government, the smaller the people.
Wait, bigger government, the smaller the people. That means the smaller the government, the bigger the people. Which means if we get rid of government, we'll have giant people. The Republican plan is to destroy government and create a super race of right-wing titans, or rightins. Actually, there was one line in John Boehner's speech that jumped out at me.
Here was the president asking for the largest debt increase in American history on the heels of the largest spending binge in American history.
Which came on the heels of an almost absurdly reckless decade with unfunded wars in Iraq and Afghanistan and an unfunded $1 trillion Medicare prescription bill and tax cuts for the wealthy that are the largest single policy contributor to our deficit. In fact, I myself voted for all of this. Back to my original point. Now, look, I'm not an economist, but I do have one area of expertise that I believe I can refute Speaker Boehner on.
And here's what we got for that massive spending binge. A new health care bill that most Americans never asked for. A stimulus bill that's more effective in producing material for late-night comedians than it was in producing jobs.
No, that is so true. That is so true. That stimulus bill gave us so much material. Here's another stimulus humdinger I came up with this morning while I was listening to Bloomberg Radio. Hey, how about this manufacturing sector with underutilized capacity, huh? Am I right? I don't know if we're stimulating demand through increased credit availability or just cutting losses due to inventory drawdowns. Boom! Boom! Are you kidding me, Boehner? You think comedians enjoy fiscal incompetence and bureaucratic paralysis? Let me show you something. See this right here? The guy in the tiger costume is Congressman David Wu of Oregon. Apparently he resigned today because of inappropriate sexual contact towards an 18-year-old. Did I mention that's a real picture of him dressed like Tigger? So let me explain something to you. You really think I want to do this stimulus stuff? With this guy would be, how do I put this?